The following podcast has been brought to you by Banter Club.
Porno and goodies for everyone.
Pornography and goodies for all.
Oh, man. It go a little something like this. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Banter Club proudly brings to you, it is the Wednesday Night War. I know it's not that moment, but we still gonna use it because I love that shit. It's war. And we gonna do it again later. Fight me. So
That's what we do. That's what we do here.
I'm the Angel of Death 6XL. Joining me as always, it is yo.
Five-time Ramblemania champion of this and all other worlds, TJ the Great. TJ the Great. Of course you know. We are the Banter Club. We are here to discuss the Wednesday Night Wrestling War. All of it from top to bottom, and even how these things shake out and how many people watch them afterward. So, do you want to hear these ratings? These ratings real quick?
Go ahead.
Dynamite, 850,000, which is, I believe, is their highest number since September. NXT was also up, but not nearly as much, 638,000. So,
what happened there?
I don't know, because they had a title match on this show and everything that they hyped.
This is that show was special, but I'll tell you, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, it was a good show and everything. So
yeah,
the numbers are not indicative of the quality. I mean, in AEW's case, they were. That was a good show and had a good rating. But yeah, and the Dynamite number, well, both numbers probably would have been even higher if not for the NBA draft last night. But even considering the NBA draft, decent stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, people were worried. Could AEW get back over 800,000? Here they are. It's fine. We good. We're all right.
It's all good.
So
well, here we go again. You say you want your freedom.
Did you hear the Thunderdome is moving?
Bitch, where?
They're done at Amway at the end of this month, I think, and then they're going to Tropicana Field where the Rays play, to the Trop.
I just got thirsty again. Tropicana Field.
Yeah. That place
just imagine
always...
an entire field of Tropicana. Like you just chilling and then you just look out and you're like, yo, that's mad orange juice. Yo, I hope this is the no pulp kind. Just jump into
Probably be able to draw fans to the games then. Shit.
Yeah. But no, to be honest, my favorite is actually when it has just a little bit of pulp. I don't know what it is.
A little bit of pulp.
Just a little tiny, just a drop.
That's fair. I'm a no pulp guy, but that's fair.
See, I like no pulp usually, but when they got a little bit of pulp, just like a few little drops here and there, it's like a little sprinkle, sprinkle,
a little sprinkle, little dash.
That shit is fine, I don't know. There's something special about it when it's like that. But I completely hate when it has like way too much, like any type of like extra ass pulp.
Lots of
Get
pulp.
it the fuck out of it. I hate that one. Goodbye. It's like, well, I might as well just eat an orange.
Yeah, like the fuck? Just give me an orange.
Exactly. It'll probably taste better.
Yeah. It will. I've had
yeah, like friggin', because the thing is that like orange juice, they squeeze out like even the bitters of like the rind. You feel me? So it's like it's a bit more tart. So with all that extra pulp, it's just like, it's just too much.
I think
it's like you might as well have freaking chunks of the rind and everything. Just fucking a hot mess in that bitch. Just get it the fuck out of here. But like I said, just a little sprinkle pulp here and there. That's fine. I don't know what it is. Just a little like a little flake here and there. Like, have you ever had Rica orange juice?
I have not.
Oh, get Rica orange juice one day in your life. You're gonna thank me. You're gonna see it. It's gonna be in a little box looking kind of thing, like a slender ass box, and you're gonna be like, yo, that kind of looked like a hit.
I'll give it a try one of these days. That's our orange juice podcast.
Yeah, there you go. I was gonna say Rica. I should have let. Well, I mean, it's for the right show.
Yeah.
Because right now we're gonna, you know.
Was he? Well, he was on this show. Yes.
Yes, he was.
Yes.
We're going to. Come on, Tevin.
We're gonna light the fuse.
Oh, we're gonna bring the boom.
Because it's dynamite. Are you ready to get this thing started?
Oh, hell yeah. Come on, son.
Thing. Let's do the damn thing.
So we gonna point it up.
We're gonna go up there. All the way up there.
We gonna go this way for some weird reason.
Go that way for some weird reason.
I don't know what the hell going on over there.
Yeah. I don't know what that is.
Over there is very sus.
Yeah.
Over there looks sus.
I don't trust that.
It's mad sus over there.
Definitely
bring
don't
it over
trust
here.
That. There's some over there too.
Was that Miles Morales? Let's banter.
I do this podcast to escape my PlayStation 5 envy, all right?
I ain't got it either, motherfucker. I'm waiting.
Yeah, but
mine
see,
is
you're waiting.
Mine is a strategic maneuver. My shit ain't
was
gonna blow up. My shit ain't
too.
gonna smoke. Well, my shit gonna smoke, but that's for a different reason. We'll talk about that here tonight, too. Yes, Tevin, there's a me segment.
There is. There for sure is.
Let's go, baby.
There's a lot going on here on AEW Dynamite. As always, taking place from Daly's Place. And the first of things going down on this show is our World Tag Team Champions in action. The Young Bucks taking on Top Flight, brothers versus brothers.
Boy, why is this the Ball family? Why is this Kid and Play?
Ball family is relevant. LaMelo just got drafted yesterday. So
True. But these dudes are legit either Kid and Play or the LeBall brother. The LeBall? What the fuck?
The LeBall.
Fuck it. All of that.
They might as well be LeBall. They're all love. Well, not Lonzo, but LaMelo.
Yeah. Yep.
All that shit.
That's what it was that fucked me up. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. So they show this nice little vignette.
Yes.
Of these young lads doing all the flippy dippy stuff all up in the indies and all up on dark, and I was like, these guys are very entertaining looking. Then they start talking, and it legit that made it feel like two basketball players who have never spoken on camera just a little bit. It was like, my name is Loquacious.
I play point guard.
I play point guard for Duke.
I got a lot of respect for Coach K.
I was center, left back, left center. 1459. 1979. What the hell?
They're young, thoroughbred athletes. They got that vibe about them.
Yeah. Just a little dry on the mic, though. Somebody might want to put some water on that.
I guess
somebody going to have to call Cardi B.
I guess that's why the Bucks are trying to coach him up here. You're gonna learn everything about what it takes to succeed in this business on all levels. So, yeah, the Top Flight talked about how, they are inspired by the Young Bucks, which I'm sure for the Young Bucks must have been cool, knowing, how often they pay tribute to all the tag teams that inspired them. How they got to even work with a lot of those guys. So this was a cool little passing the buck through generation to generation.
Loquacious.
But they had. We talk about these dudes being like blue chip athletes. We see it in this match.
Yeah.
Like they hit these stereo topes at one point in the match.
Very nice, very nice.
Then in the ring, they're all like locked up in this chain. Like Dante, he leaps clean over both his brother and Matt Jackson. Like he just leapfrogs them and just goes right over the both of them at the same time.
I have no idea how, but fire.
Man, like if he was doing fucking jumps at the combine, that would have to be an impressive ass number, because clean leap. But he also hits that cool somersault Frankensteiner in the corner that they do, where he flips in and then Frankensteiners him off the top. But Bucks come back. They hit an assisted sliced bread off the top for a 2 count. They go for more bang for your buck. That gets countered. And then Matt stuffs the comeback with a super kick, and they hit the BTE trigger for the victory. In a solid match between these teams, a good opener. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was a quick, high impact, kind of like full speed type of match. It was all right. I liked it. To me, I don't know, it needed a little more substance.
More substance.
It needed a little more thickness. It was a lot of like impressive, flippy dippy cool shit that I was just like, whoa. But, I don't know. It was missing something very, I don't know. It needed a bang.
Yeah. It was a match for the young Bucks to go, hey, look at these kids. We think they're pretty good. Yeah. So we're going to give them, a little shine on Dynamite real quick. And that was it.
Exactly why. It was that.
It was that. And then the post-match here, TH2, the Hybrid 2, Jack Evans and Angelico, they run in and they beat up Top Flight before the Bucks come in and run them off like, don't touch our young boys. Get out of here.
I found that shit hilarious. Always, these two look like some like stoned out ravers or some shit.
Always.
Just.
Did you watch Dark this week?
No.
Oh my God.
Go ahead.
They have a whole bit on Dark with Britt Baker and Rebel. They have they have a little talk show segment that they're on. It's ridiculous.
That always, for some weird reason, like right after we finish doing these shows, my YouTube automatically plays Dark for some weird reason every time. And I just be like, all right, well, I'm going to watch this. And then I always watch it after this. Usually that's how I know, more or less. That's why I'm always like a week behind on Darks when I do this shit. Yeah. But, that was a quick little giddy. And then after that, with these fucking weirdos, everything just ended up being just like a quick little, all right, let's get these kids over. And then now we're instantly putting them in like a bit of a feud.
Yeah.
So, good. It's a nice little start.
It's the AEW tag division. There's always something going on.
Yep. That's a good thing about this tag division, because there's other tag divisions that don't even matter. Fucking so sad.
Yeah. But not here. They're doing it right.
We do tag team wrestling here.
We move on to Las Vegas. The Inner Circle slays Vegas.
Oh, no.
And this was basically the Hangover 4.
Yep.
Starring the Inner Circle.
Yep. The funny thing about this, too, is... So I saw a few pictures last week floating around the internet of Santana in a little Mark Anthony style shirt. And I was just like... You know what I'm saying? It's like he has the biggest grin on his face. And then you see, like, everybody's happy. Everybody's having a good time. Ortiz and Sammy are just like, get me out of here. It was miserable. So funny. It was so funny. That's not how it ends, though, but we're going to talk about that as it goes. Tevin, go ahead.
Yes. So we open up the first part of the Hangover 4 with the Inner Circle engaging in all the classic Vegas revelry. They're gambling, drinking at the bar. They're doing all the cool Vegas stuff that you would expect people to do. And of course, MJF and Jericho end up in another one of their one-upsmanship contests.
Yeah.
Where they're ordering drinks at the bar. Like, give me vodka. Oh, vodka. Give me, this and that.
Slippery nipples.
Yeah, all the different level of drinks until they get all the way up to 100 proof Everclear.
Jesus. There was a point there where I think Jericho said peppermint schnapps.
Yeah, Jericho's like, get me peppermint schnapps.
Ah, man, why?
Get me tequila. Get me vodka. All that shit.
That was... But Jericho he's the best at being like just off the wall himself. Like all this shit it's like shit that he thinks in his head, right? And he just says, why don't I just do that shit? Let me just do that shit. Let me have fun. I can do this shit. I'm not in WWE anymore. I'm not restricted. Let me do that shit. And then another cool trope about this too, I was gonna say is, thank God we don't get that fucking stock WWE going to Las Vegas music.
Oh,
you know which one?
Anytime there was ever a Raw in Vegas and they did like the wheel and shit.
Yeah. Anything that they ever did in Vegas, whenever they were in Vegas, the Mark Henry angle with China, like everything was just like stop it.
So yes, we get it. It's Vegas. Thank you.
These guys, they had like their own weird little stock music that they put in here and there. Then they had like a whole like movie score type situation going on because this was a movie.
Yeah, and it definitely becomes a movie after they drink the Everclear and they're all fucked up. Because then after that, Santana and Ortiz pop up at the limo like, hey, we got somebody that's going to make this a real party.
Yep.
And out comes Conan.
Uncle fucking Conan. When's the last time we seen some Conan?
Right. Probably an Impact with LAX. Yep. LAX reunion.
And of course, in Lucha Underground.
Yes, of course. But yeah, Conan pops up and Conan has got... Man, judging by the next time we see the Inner Circle right after this, and they open the limo doors, Conan had some shit with him.
Well, here you go again. You say you want your freedom. Down. Absolutely, everybody gets out of there just happy and trippy as fuck, yo.
Conan sees a dragon, and Jericho's like, there's no such thing as dragons, Conan. And then he looks over and sees the same dragon, which is Piff the Magic Dragon.
Everyone was high.
Yes.
420, and everybody's face was just... It was insinuated, though. It was insinuated.
Yeah, Sammy is telling MJF, I hate you. Like, they're both drunk, and MJF's like, you don't really hate me, man. Come on now. And Sammy's like, nah, man, I really, really hate you. And then, like, they're both laughing together, and then Sammy stops like, nah, I really hate you. And then they both start laughing again.
Fucking idiot.
And then Hager and Wardlow fucking... having their dick measuring contest over here.
Oh my God.
They're both just pulling up random servers and knocking them out. Yep. Never taking their eyes off each other.
Just looking at grilling each other. And then you know this dude Wardlow has that like fucking Metalocalypse face.
Yeah.
So it's just like
just knocking dudes out.
Oh man.
Freaking so that's where we leave part 1 of The Hangover 4, starring the Inner Circle.
WWE. Yo, see if you find that stock ass. Yo, by the way, here's another thing about that whole situation too. He does the face so many times, like purposely. It's annoying. Again, it's another thing. Like fucking, remember how I always used to say like, okay, I think there's something going on with what's this guy's name? Ricky Starks?
Yeah.
Because every time that that's why I stopped making the fucking Ricky Martin jokes. Because he's really fucking going out there on some fucking Olay type shit. I was like, I have to stop because he's really doing it. And then I spoke it into existence. I was scared. And then now, it's happening again with fucking Wardlow because he's doing the fucking mouth all the time. I feel like he's going to look at me and say, you. And I just fucking, it's
too powerful.
It's weird, man.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Once again, the world champion cutting a great promo. It's clockwork for Mox. He talks about the winding journey he's had and the main motivator behind that journey being his dad. Talks about his dad, how my dad was a hard ass, 6'4" brick shit house, would beat the shit out of you if you did wrong. But then he talks about one time where his dad picked him up from the police station and he didn't beat him. He just looked at him and told him, we're the good guys. And he took that lesson and applied it throughout the rest of his life and his career and says, all the different opponents he's faced and the effects that it's had on him, giants, monsters, his own friends. But throughout all of it, he knows what to do and how not to give up because we're the good guys. So he says, he's going to go out there, he's going to sign that contract, he's going to look Kenny Omega in the eyes and let him know in no uncertain terms that I am the best wrestler in the world. Because I am my dad's son, I am John goddamn Moxley, and that is never going to change. And that ends that.
And Renee's pregnant.
Yeah. He just casually just drops in there, all the reasons I can't give up. I got a pregnant wife at home. And I'm like, wait, rewind, Mox? Say that again?
Congrats, Renee.
Yeah, congrats to Mox and Renee. Shooter and Darby Allin are about to have a little brother or sister. That's some good stuff.
Oh, man. I just realized, man, all the Shield guys are becoming pops.
Yeah. Seth and Becky expecting. Roman got like how many kids at this point?
I don't know, 3? I forgot.
Didn't his wife just have like a bunch?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I don't even know how much I really made. I forgot. Yeah. It's a lot. That's what Roman would say if you ask him.
Yeah, big dog got himself a little family. Now Mox. He got a litter.
That's his kids.
He got a litter.
He's the head of the table. Well, technically, Lana's the head of the table, but...
Did she go through it again this week?
I don't know. I'm gonna ask Hazel as soon as I know she went through it last week because I already made the freaking gimmick. I'll show you later.
Yeah. I edited last week. Raw rants from last week on YouTube.
I'll put it on there. Yeah, go get it. Go watch that. That shit is funny. Yeah. But she's a hot mess. I love her though. Gotta love her.
God bless.
I believe
Lana.
she got killed this week.
Then how is that different from any other week?
Yeah, I think she went through it again, yeah.
Oh, damn.
I think they fronted like they was not going to do it, and then they did it.
Damn.
I am the table. Oh, man.
Well, we move on. Orange Cassidy with the Best Friends versus Kip Sabian with Penelope Ford. Miro is on commentary. And Miro immediately tells AEW Games, make sure I'm a 90 on the game when it comes out, right?
Facts.
Yeah.
Is he lying?
If that's how they're doing the rankings, numbers based, then Miro wants to be 90 plus.
Well, Tevin and I are always like 96, 98.
Yeah. That's 90, how they do it, though. Like,
shit, you know?
I just want to make myself well-rounded. And I always end up like a 98, 99.
Yep. Because they make you, it's almost like they make you think, oh, that's not that much.
Yeah.
And then when you see like the total, you're like, oh, wait a minute. I'm 99.
I guess I'm the best wrestler in the world then. Shit.
Let's fucking do it. And then it's like, for some weird reason, it's harder when you don't make yourself like 99 for some weird reason. Because the game itself, for some weird, like a 96 in the game, like when it comes to like the legends like Steve Austin and shit like that. Like when somebody got a 96, it's really like 110 for somewhere like when you play against them, it's like the AI is beast sometimes. Compared to, and then like it's either you mess with the AI or then you start, or you just say fuck it, I'm gonna make myself 99.
Gotta level the playing field somehow.
Oh man, it's crazy.
Yes,
but to be honest, sometimes it's mad fucking easy. Sometimes you just gotta spam.
Yeah,
it's sad.
Yeah. If you're really willing to win, there's always those cheap strats.
Yep. In that Director X documentary gimmick that they're doing, Miro was destroying a whole arcade situation.
Yeah,
he was very upset. He must have lost to PewDiePie or some shit.
Yeah, see, because my boy Miro.
You saw that shit, right?
Yeah.
It's like, fucking bullshit. I was like...
So this match, Orange Cassidy tries to get his hands in his pockets, but Kip Sabian knows better than to let him power up like that.
Yeah.
So he spends like the majority of the early part of this match keeping his hands out of his pockets by wrestling him. He'll put you in a headlock and keep your hands at bay whenever you try to put your hands in your pockets. You're not going to do that. Mm-hmm. And thusly, my point is proven when he does get his hands in his pockets, because that's when he makes his comeback. And he's on the outside, and Penelope Ford runs up, tries to stop him, like, hey, come on now, stop. And she's got her hands up, so he just walks up to her and gives her a high five. And then walks right back into the ring. And she's just like, the way he mystifies people.
Because it's just, who expects that?
Yeah.
Like Orange Cassidy, sup? What? Explain that shit to me.
Yeah. He always manages to pull it off. The mind games.
This guy.
Kip does get a gut buster off of that. That gets a 2 count. But then after that, Orange makes his comeback. He's able to lock Kip in the mousetrap. Same mousetrap he beat Chris Jericho with. And that gets him the victory here. So, immediately afterward, Miro just runs into the ring to beat down Orange Cassidy. But the best friends run in for the save. They run him off. And then they give the people what they want. But Orange Cassidy's like half dead. So after they do the hug, he just falls. And I'm tired.
I can understand why the hell he collapsed.
Yeah.
Because there was a point there when he did that goddamn DDT where he looked like he crumbled his legs under himself.
Yeesh.
Did you notice that shit?
Yeah. When
he was coming down for that DDT off the top rope, just feet, just mush. Just jelly-legged completely.
Yeah.
And I think it's because, like, Sabian wasn't in the correct position.
Yeah.
Like, I guess he had to be, like, more up. Like, upright a bit more. Yeah. And he was just, like, already in the DDT position, so it was just... That shit didn't work. Yeah. Yeah. By the way, did you notice Miro's, like, little outfits?
Yes.
He's always got these little outfits now. They're like, I'm going to wear these random shorts that just make me look very 80s Hogan. Right. And then I'm going to wear this random shirt that makes me look very 80s Hogan. Yeah. And then just, there you go. And some expensive-ass sneakers.
Yeah, he always just wearing these weird-ass 80s expensive-ass outfits. Like these short shorts, this the Versace shirt. Yep. Just fucking wild shit.
Fucking... Dads in the 80s.
Yeah.
Fucking Arn Anderson has that outfit.
Yeah.
The only difference is Arn Anderson used to tuck in the shirt.
Yeah. That's it.
Yo, what's good with that man always tucking his shirts in, bro?
That was the way back in the day. A real man, they gonna tuck his shirt in. We got Tony Schiavone in the ring to mediate this contract signing between Kenny Omega and Jon Moxley. He introduces the men in question. Kenny, with his long Justin Roberts intro, noting that he, like Jon Moxley, is also undefeated in 2020. And he, like Jon Moxley, has also been ranked PWI's #1 wrestler. But unlike Jon Moxley, Kenny Omega is a Wrestling Observer Hall of Famer. And all this. His North Carolina thing. The thing with Kenny in North Carolina kills me every week. But,
see, the thing that kills me with him is just... This shit is on some old school ass, like, fucking, who used to do this shit all the time? Fucking Mattitude Facts all day.
Matt Facts.
Like all those little, this is what that is.
It's
just
live Matt Facts.
Exactly. Fucking insane.
But yeah. So Kenny gets his big intro. He comes down to the ring. Kenny's got a suit on and everything. He's cleaning girls. You know the whole deal.
Yeah.
So then Moxley's introduced. His music plays. And no John Moxley. So we head to the back. And we see that Mox has been laid out. Pool of his own blood, everything. Mox is down. Mox is out. We don't know who did it. We don't know what the hell happened. All we know is that he ain't coming out to sign this contract.
Not my boy John Mox.
So Kenny...
Why they do this? Was it Eddie Kingston?
Yeah.
Was it Eddie Kingston, motherfucker?
Right, Eddie, did you do this?
Kenny, was it you? Was it the Bucks? Huh? Was it the Bucks?
Was it Hangman?
The Hangman?
Who did this? But Kenny, yeah, he knows sells it. He's like, hey, been a part of this game for a long time. I know how it is. I know I'll be there at Winter is Coming for this title match. And I hope John Moxley will be too. He signs the contract and he heads out. This whole Winter is Coming thing, like they're calling that Dynamite, that's the special name, Winter is Coming. Like it feels weirdly WWE in that they're like using, they're aping off Game of Thrones and all that. Like years after Game of Thrones was cool.
I don't like it, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just, I'm going to be like Orange Cassidy's intro. From wherever.
Yeah.
Weighing in at. Whatever. That's me right now. Like, just
hate it too bad or nothing. But it's just,
yeah.
And I guess the AEW did exist in like the peak of Game of Thrones, but whatever.
Yeah. This was a bit like, but the thing is that I don't like the whole gimmick. I didn't like the contract side, and I didn't like that they beat up John Moxley. It was just like, can we rewind this and try to like figure this out right quick? Because I'm not feeling it. Because I'll explain to you what it is. It's a contract signing, and these shits like barely ever go well. And then they gonna add this situation with John Moxley getting murdered already on the outside. And it's just like, why did this even continue? Like,
in fairness, most AEW contracts I feel like have gone fine. Like they usually just sign the contract and talk shit. And I don't feel like there's been like a lot of crazy nonsense at AEW contract signing so far, yeah. I think. So in fairness, I think this is like one of the I think this is a rarity more than...
This is a rarity, but it's just very strange.
Yeah.
It's too much. Like, and then it's like they no-sold the fact that John Moxley just died. Like...
Yeah, they were just like, well, damn, John Moxley's dead.
You feel me? It's just, it was mad random. I was like, this could have been done differently. This could have been different.
Yeah. I guess I'm willing to see, what they do with it in the coming, day, week. All
messy.
Yeah.
Messy.
But we head back to Las Vegas for the conclusion of the Hangover 4, starring the Inner Circle.
And now apparently Elvis.
Yeah, they have a new member, Elvis. And then
they found Elvis.
Yeah. Then they just like recreate the Wolfpack scene on the roof with MJF playing the part of Zach Galifianakis, where he's like, "We're a Wolfpack." Well, it's a split. It's a duology. Yeah. You have MJF doing the monologue, where it's just, "We're Wolfpack. I love you guys. You're my blood brothers." And then you have Sammy doing the part where he's like, "I'll cut myself right now. All right, I'll do it. Let's do it." He pulls out a knife and shit, and everybody's like, "No, wait, stop." And
stupid asses. Oh my god!
So
and
they all howl at the moon, and then we cut to the next morning.
My thing is Elvis, man. Elvis is so lit, bro. Like everybody's lit, but wherever they got this Elvis guy from, he was so lit. And then when they wake up, where'd they get this guy? This guy's good, man. This guy's good. He just looks at Jericho like, whoa, whoa.
Yeah. Jericho's like, what the hell, Elvis? What's going on here? So we see the wild, hungover aftermath.
Mm-hmm.
Sammy wrote on MJF's face. Ortiz is just working out like a madman.
Wait. So hold on. So Sammy writ on all over MJF's face. But then when we find Sammy is in a goddamn pool.
Yeah.
Or not even a pool. It was like one of those little fountains you get in one of those nice ass hotels.
Yeah.
And he was just like in there, chilling, sleeping. And then we turn to Ortiz, and he wasn't just working out. He must have done some shit. He was like sweating a fucking mile a minute, and he was pumping iron and speaking like I'm not saying, but you know what I'm saying. He
was clearly like awake before everybody else, or he never slept.
He OD did not sleep. He OD did not sleep, bro. He was going at 100 miles per hour, son. Yo, that crash is gonna be terrible.
Yeah, or Ortiz might get it the worst.
Shit, bro. Like right now, he's all right. Tomorrow's when he gonna feel that shit.
Santana's like chilling on the ground, feeding some chickens when Jericho finds him.
Just hanging out. Yeah.
And then Jericho's like, hey, come on, let's see what's going on. So then they hear crying in the room, and they're like, yo, what the hell? So they track the crying, and they go to the room where they hear it coming from, and they open the door, and they see a baby, but not just any baby. a swaggle-sized baby.
It's fucking Hornswoggle, man. And he's in his whole AJ Styles gimmick and all that. No. How'd they get this motherfucker? That's crazy. Thankfully they didn't have to say who he was. We all know.
Yeah, everybody knows who that is. If you watch wrestling at any point during the 2000s, Swoggle.
Greatest wrestling career of all time. Been every fucking where. Has Vince done McMahon every fucking thing.
Was once Vince McMahon's son. Bastard child.
Facts. Yeah. Was once the son of his own bloody shillelagh, Fit Finley.
Yeah, that's who it revealed he was actually Finley's son.
Yeah. And now he's a baby on AEW.
Yeah.
And we know for sure that it's not theirs.
Yeah, no.
They very loudly said, that's not mine.
Yeah. I bring no baby here.
Oh, man.
So, yes, that ends the Hangover 4.
So, this is going to be a segue. A quick little segue. If that baby has no father, then what is he?
He is a bastard.
Segue, son.
The bastard is back. Pac, whatever you wish to call him.
Pac
he
is
has
back.
Returned after 8 long months of a pandemic-induced hiatus, taking on the Blade. Of course, you got Eddie Kingston on commentary for this.
By the way, did you notice that the Blade's mask was like gliding along the side of the apron on some creepy, spooky, creepy shit?
I did not notice that.
Go back and watch it. You're gonna be fucking scared as shit. It's like some brujeria, bro. Like just the shit is just sliding across the mat, and I'm like, who's doing this?
Butcher and Blade are fucking, they're gangster, man. I'm not gonna mess with them.
Man, they got some witchcraft shit going on up in this bitch. Nah, remember that it's outdoors, so I'm guessing the winds were still crazy.
Yeah, they're probably dealing with they're dealing with weather down there, Florida weather.
We got hit with some of that shit too, for an hour, but that was still an hour.
If that was how we were looking, I can only imagine the type of shit they're dealing with.
Fucked up, crazy fucked up.
So
we should be glad we're having a Dynamite this week, so.
Yeah, shit. Might have got lucky on that front. But.
Or even in NXT for that matter, yeah.
Yeah. Tony, he's bigging up Blade's resume, talking about all the titles he's held on the various independent companies in his career. And then Pac just fucking shotgun drop kicks him into oblivion to start the match. Like, Tony's like, oh, he's won blah, blah, blah championship. And Pac just
murder
that.
I'm a bastard. This is what I do. Oh, man.
Many AEW wrestlers were already noting, like, these two are the most, like, shredded dudes in this company.
Yeah.
So, yeah, body guy battle.
All the oil, all the baby oil everywhere.
Yeah. And Tony makes the admittedly fair point of saying, with a body like that, I don't think, he was eating too many cookies. And Eddie's just like, pause, Tony.
Oh, man. Thank you, Eddie.
My Lord. Fucking. So then they fight outside. Pac gets in Butcher's face because Pac wants to smoke with the universe. With he doesn't care.
He just wants to fight.
He doesn't care who you are. He'll fucking fight you right now. Whatever you want to do, we can do it. So, but Blade takes control off of that. Bunny interferes. So Pac just runs up on her. Like you can fucking get it too. I don't give a fuck. I'm a bastard.
I don't care. I was born with no father. I wonder how his father feels about this.
Why you gotta be calling yourself a bastard, mate? I'm right here.
I'm alive, mate.
It's just a gimmick, Dad. Come on.
It's rubbish. It's absolutely rubbish.
It's rubbish.
Not gonna tell me.
I exist, mate.
Just get along, Dad. Get along.
Get along. After Bunny interferes, Butcher takes him down on the outside. And then Blade comes in and hits a Dr. Bomb for a 2 count. Pac roars into his comeback out of the PIP, the picture-in-picture.
Pip.
The Pip. But the
That
Blade...
sounds like... Oh, wait. Isn't that the name of the kid from South Park?
Oh, yeah, Pip. Cheerio.
Fucking, they did him dirty. Oh, man, go ahead.
Yeah. R.I.P. Pip. But Blade cuts him off with the big power slam for a 2 count. JR, he calls out Bunny. He's like, she was exhibiting some real Jezebel-like behavior. And then he's like, hey.
Defense right there. There you go, Eddie.
She didn't do nothing.
She's a Jezebel.
She's a damn Jezebel.
I miss him saying that shit all the time to everybody.
Yeah,
that damn Jezebel. Stephanie McMahon, Tori,
Trish.
Fucking... even Lita.
Yeah, when Lita was a heel.
Yeah. That damn Jezebel.
Any woman, whoever did some foul shit. Yeah, that Jezebel.
Ivory, I think, got it the most.
Always Ivory, because she was always a heel.
Yeah, and she used to do the worst shit. Like, didn't she kill China at one point?
Yeah, she broke her neck, right?
And then she did the whole skit, like, making fun of it.
Yeah.
And then Jim Ross, that damn Jezebel.
She's evil.
Oh, man. Hot mess. Yeah. Did you like the Blade's pants?
Yeah, they were cool.
He has some, like, super tight, super leather looking, super shiny black tights.
Super shiny, yeah.
With super shiny black boots.
Yeah, these two were looking shiny. And...
The Blade actually looked like something out of Blade.
Yeah. But Pac gets a superplex. That gets a 2 count. Eddie points out, Barry Windham used that as his finisher. So thank you for the wrestling knowledge. Pac goes for the Black Arrow, but Butcher runs in. So Pac catches him, takes him out. Blade rolls him up. That gets a 2 count. Pac puts him down. Shooting star press into the brutalizer. Gets the win for the bastard. And Eddie is very, very salty about it.
But he just murdered that motherfucker in the last few minutes.
Yes.
Just like, God damn, bro. I'm going to flip on you, murder you, and then put you in a submission from my flip.
Yes.
Fight me. And this is why we love the bastard Pac.
It's wonderful to have this man back.
Yep.
So now he directs his attention to Eddie Kingston, but Butcher lays him out immediately before he can say anything. So then he and Blade and Eddie, as they promise, they beat Pac down. Eddie's like, I'm going to take you through the storm, Pac, and show you what it is to really be a man. But in runs Ray Phoenix for the save, warding everybody off. But then they beat down him. The numbers game takes advantage.
That damn numbers game.
The numbers game. So then out comes Penta with a steel chair.
And we're like, what's he gonna do?
Eddie's like, oh, my best friend. Come on, best friend. Hit him with a chair. So he's egging him on to hit his brother, but turns around, swings it at Eddie, swings it at Butcher and Blade. He is reunited with his brother.
Hits all sorts of ropes and shit.
Hell yeah.
And then, Lucha Bros, Mexican, Cero Miedo, meet us in the ring. But, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen.
It's back.
This ain't The Rock. The Rock.
No.
This is El Triángulo de la Muerte. You feel me? This is Death Triangle. Fight
back. Death Triangle is back. And they played their version of the song too. Mm-hmm. That shit got me hyped.
Fuego, son.
Loved it. We were wondering, hey, are they going to reunite? I love that sometimes AEW just answer these questions right away. Yes.
They're going to reunite. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
So now...
We always wanted to do this.
Now we got this weird little combo of Eddie Kingston, the Butcher, the Bunny, and the Blade. What?
I like that combination.
It's weird.
It's a bunch of evil motherfuckers.
Tevin, oh my God, go to the back.
Yes, we're going to the back now because Jade Cargill has Brandy down and she Pillmanizes her arm. And then Big Swole runs up on her and then she backs away with the damage being done. So that's where we leave that. Fucking Nyla Rose and Vicky Guerrero are like holding the other people back. They're like, wait, what are you doing?
Bro, that transition, my mans. That transition was fucking hilarious. Just zoom camera, straight. Oh my God, it's Storm from the X-Men stomping on Brandy Rhodes' arm with a chair and a goddamn what's going on? And then why is Nyla and Vicky holding motherfuckers back? Since when are they homies? What the hell is going on? That was insane, bro.
Right.
That shit was insane, bro.
Again, I'll say, Stephanie, my ass.
Yeah, Stephanie would never.
Stephanie would never get her shit Pillmanized to get someone over.
Oh my God, never.
Yeah. So, from women getting killed to women getting killed. NWA Women's Championship on the line. The rematch.
Damn right.
Thunder Rosa gets her rematch against the champion Serena Deeb. Yes. This was a really good match.
This, probably to me, one of the best matches of AEW's night. Like, legit. Like, this shit was fire. Yeah. I enjoyed this a hell of a lot more than I thought I would. Tevin, get into the match so I can talk about why I was so into this match.
There was a lot of good-ass chain wrestling in the early going between these two. Like a lot of dope-ass chain wrestling to start off, and then it gets mean. Like Serena Deeb cuts Thunder Rose off with a dragon screw on the apron into the picture-in-picture. And then, like, during the picture-in-picture, this is why you watch the Pip. Top rope gory special.
Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Good stuff. They come back from the break. Serena, she hits this big neck breaker on the apron, hardest damn part of the ring.
It's the hardest part of the ring.
And then, because she's not done doing moves on the hardest part of the ring.
Except for on NXT.
Yeah, on NXT, it's patty. Yeah. Otherwise.
It's a pizza.
Yeah.
It's a big-ass Sicilian slice.
Yeah, it's safe. But here, it's very, very tough. Which, as you can see again, as Serena hits an apron spear for a big 2 count. So then Thunder Rosa comes back and fucking shotgun drop kicks Serena out of the ring.
Yes.
And at that point, Reba runs in.
This is when shit gets interesting.
And distracts Aubrey which allows Britt Baker to run in and DDT her on the ramp. And Deeb follows that up with a power bomb in the ring. That gets a 2 count. They exchange falls. Rosa double stomps, hits her big slam for a 2.9. And Serena Deeb comes back, hits the Swiss special, gets the victory in a really, really, really good match. And then Britt Baker is bold enough to sit at ringside after interfering.
And now this is when shit gets real.
Thunder Rosa rightfully just goes over and beats her ass.
Yo, without hesitation. Like, she does not give a damn that she had a great match, everything was cool, but you fucked me up. I could have won, but she absolutely went over there and beat the fucking shit out of her. Then fucking, I'm waiting over here for Reba. What are they going to call her this week?
They called her Rebel, I think.
Rebel? All right, so Rebel. So she was out there and she was just like, like, do something. Just, like, what is this? Are you about to sing a Mariah Carey song? I'm over all this shit. Like, what are you doing? Like, do something. I'm sorry, bro. Like, this is why we know this ain't the hood. Because had it been any of our homegirls and they seen one of the other homegirls getting beat up, they would have beat the shit out of the girl. This would have been a 2-on-1 ASAP. Yeah. But 'twas not.
Yeah, they kept it. They kept it safe with all the refs out there.
They gotta do a match next week. They have to. Let's do it. I'm with it.
So we head to the back with John Silver and Anna Jay in the Dark Order's hideout. He buries Anna Jay's old gimmick. Remember when you were the star of the show and all that before you joined the Dark Order? Look how great you've been since you joined the Dark Order. And he puts her over. He says, Mr. Brody Lee has demanded that Anna Jay get an AEW women's title shot next week because of now she is ranked. She's number 5 in the rankings. And all Anna Jay, she says, last time, Sheeta, you took advantage of a rookie. But next week, allow me to reintroduce myself.
My name is Hove. H to the
OV.
He was moving snowflakes.
If you watch BTE, I think 10 bought some of them snowflakes. This man 10 always got the sugar on BTE.
Team Tazz.
Yes. Main event time. Team Tazz. Brian Cage and Ricky Starks versus the number 3 ranked Cody Rhodes and the TNT champion Darby Allin. Tazz, of course, joins commentary, making all right with the world. But only temporarily, because he leaves midway through.
Yeah. Why? Well, we know why, because he got shook. But, he had
to seal the deal. But Darby has a, special little gimmick this week, as he often does. This time, he sets himself on fire.
His leg.
Yeah, his leg.
So you see that guy from SpongeBob? That's so my leg!
My leg! Yeah.
The moment that he did that, I heard that in my head.
My leg!
My leg! What is good with him and all these weird little artsy-ass videos?
It's Darby.
It's like he's one of those kids who went to fucking Pratt Institute and shit and just decided to like, I'm going to do this film and it's going to be in black and white and we're going to have a whole bunch of weird like fucking gothy music and then I'm going to have the title belt around my waist and I'm going to light my leg on fire.
Why?
Did I get that down?
It's provocative. Yeah.
It gets the people going.
Darby and Ricky Starks start this match off, and these two can fight forever.
Are you sure it wasn't Scott Steiner?
It might have been Scott Steiner, because. But
like I heard that.
After Scott Steiner leaves, it was Darby Allin and Ricky Starks.
Yeah.
And these two can fight forever. They're
fight
always
forever.
great together. they're always great together.
Yeah.
Like, they just start slapping each other at
Why?
one point through this.
It's
Just slapping the shit out of each other.
The abuse.
Yeah. So, fucking Tony, he's talking to Tazz. He tells him about, how'd you feel about Cody saying the FTW title should be in a museum on the podcast? And then Tazz is like, you know what, Tony? You should be in a museum. And Tony's like, Jesus, Tazz, why? And Tazz is like, you were laughing. I saw the interview. I watched that podcast. And that's when he leaves.
See, I was waiting, right? And I thought he was going to hit him with the whole, the dinosaur gimmick.
Yeah.
I would have been like, you're a fucking fossil. But he didn't. He took it on the chin and said, my boys are getting beat up, BRB.
Let me get out of here and deal with this. So this works in their favor because Arn gets all pissed off and he grabs a chair, but that gets Arn thrown out. So, see, Arn, I don't think he had that accounted for on the Waffle House menu.
That was bullshit. That was bullshit. Because Tazz, then, well, go ahead.
Yeah. So Cage is beating Cody down. He gets taken out, but Darby comes in. He runs wild. Hits a big Yoshi Tonic on Brian Cage for a 2 count. Cody comes back, hits the crossroads on Ricky Starks, but Cage comes in, clears the ring out of the baby faces.
Mm-hmm.
Cage gets Darby up top. Darby tries to fight, but cannot escape, and Cage kills him with an avalanche drill claw.
Why?
For the victory.
Why?
Because, of course, Darby...
Excessive, my nigga. Why does this man... He has a death wish, right? Like, he's trying to die? Like, he's actively trying to murder himself.
Hey, you should use the avalanche drill claw, man, from the top rope.
Just murder me.
Why? Be really good, I'm telling you.
just and shoot. Just shoot.
Just shoot. So
It's true, though. He's not that crazy.
Darby's nuts, man. So Team Tazz standing victorious. They continue the beatdown post-match. But here comes Willie Hobbs for the save.
Once again, after they're already dead.
Yeah. But at least they didn't already come back this time. And he came out all the way after all the shit had ended. He came in, midway this time. So, the heels run off. Will Hobbs is standing tall. He picks up the FTW championship, which Cage left in the ring, and he holds it up like, I'm taking this from you. And then Cody gets up.
He puts his arm on his shoulder. Like, my buddy, my pal, he came to save me.
Yeah.
Then he fucking hits him with the FTW championship.
Will Hobbs
You
drops
piece
Cody Rhodes.
of absolute shite!
Why?
You oh, son of a bitch. Why?
Will Hobbs has sold his soul
This
to
is
Satan
why.
himself.
This is why he's always late.
Yep.
This is why. This is why he's always fucking late. He was gonna turn on them to begin with anyways, motherfucker.
It all makes sense now.
Why?
Will Hobbs has never actually tangled with Team Tazz.
Lord, no.
We thought he was just late because he was missing his cue. He was bullshitting in the back. Nah, it was a plot all along.
Why, Willie Hobbs? Why?
I didn't even see it coming.
Damn, Willie Hobbs. I thought you was the homie.
We thought you was the homie, a fellow son of Mox.
No.
Damn.
He is a fucking bastard like fuck. Damn it.
He
turned
is
on us.
Team FTW. That's a squad.
That's
a squad.
That's a scary situation. Then Tazz stands up, and then like there's a picture out there. I don't know if you can find it, but there's a picture out there where Tazz is like bending down because the cameraman is low, and he's bending down, and look, he taking a shit. And then behind him, you see fucking this beast of a man, Brian Cage, this beast of a man, Willie Hobbs, and then Ricky Tiki Starks.
It's the gang, Team Tazz.
Talk to me. Tell me your name. Oh man, this is great. That's a great looking team though. No lie. Just
and that hell of an ending.
Savage. Like I'm trolling always because I always troll when it comes to Ricky Starks, but that's a hell of a team right there. That's a hell of a team. I love it. I love it. Margo slaps my knee.
I love it. Fucking, you can go any which way with that squad.
Yep.
And I feel like you got now add a woman. That's what I'm gonna say. Add a woman. So
maybe, I don't know. Maybe I have a few ideas floating around up in my head. Because I'm over here thinking about the entire, I always think about the bigger picture. Yes. I think about the entire scope of the situation. Now I'm looking over here and I got this whole weird situation going on with the Inner Circle. Death Triangle over here. Butcher Bunny Blade and random ass Eddie Kingston. This situation over here now with FTW. I'm thinking we're going to see some of these pieces to and of course the Dark Order eventually. I see a lot of pieces of the puzzles moving around right quick. And I feel like the disbanding of, not the disbanding, but at least the fracture of the Inner Circle is coming. I can feel it in the air.
I can also see the Inner Circle having a split down the line.
And I see two of those people joining Eddie Kingston later on, and he'll have that team.
I'm going to say, and this was something that we were talking about before the pandemic, and now I think it's finally time we can start talking about it again with the return of Death Triangle, with Team Tazz adding a new member. All the guys you named, that's a lot of three-man groups.
Could we be seeing some?
It's a time for some trios titles. Give it to me. Give me some of that trios action.
And with all that going on as well, is it time for blood and guts?
Yes. It might be time for some blood and guts.
Man.
We don't know when you can get on the road again, so it might just be time to do it.
I think it's time. I'm just saying, because like that feels like what's gonna end up happening. They're gonna eventually move all these teams around to the point where they have a situation where they can make like, all right, now we got this team, 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 and we got all these different little groups. Now it's time to explode these motherfuckers. It's time for War Games Survivor Series, War Games Survivor Series.
Speaking of, shall we move on to this was Dynamite.
Yes.
This was good.
This was, but now it's time for the main event.
Yes.
Yo, I have some predictions as well over there. So I have predictions here, obviously, and then now I have predictions over there, and we're gonna see. We're gonna see.
So from one solid Wednesday night show to the next, we'll see you on the other side of this break. And now, it is time.
I told you we were gonna do this again.
Fuck you thought.
It's my war.
It's my show.
It's my time.
It's my time. My time. You know what
not enough.
All that.
You don't know what trouble is.
When you hear all that, Lord, you know what time it is.
NXT,
it's time to hit you
NXT.
with that Triple H. That NXT.
We are not your kind.
Yes, we are not your kind.
But you are.
Yeah, you're a liar. You are. Man. You are everything I want in a wrestling show a lot of the time. Not all the time, but a lot of the time.
You completely fucked me up just now, because you know what I heard in my head?
What?
You remember that damn song by Cisco?
Which one?
You are everything.
Oh, yeah.
And everything is you. You are everything and everything. That shit just went on and on and on. And I was like, bro, really? This is your song? This is what you came up with?
That's what you're out here doing?
I mean, we should have figured it out because Unleash the Dragon was, y'all gonna make me unleash the dragon. I don't even want to unleash the dragon. Unleash the dragon. Unleash. It was like, yo, what the fuck?
That song is still my anthem for Goran Dragic.
And then fucking the thong song.
Yeah.
That thong, the thong, 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 the thong, the thong, the thong, the thong, the thong, the thong. I actually know the words to it.
Cisco is a simple man. He's straight to the point. what he likes and what he wants.
Ooh, that dress so scandalous. And you know another nigga couldn't handle it. So you shaking that thing like, who's the ish with a look in your eyes so devilish.
So with that said, shall we get to this NXT program?
Not just urban. She's like a pop. She was living la vida loca. Wait, nah. Should I do the whole gimmick?
I mean, that's up to you.
All right, fuck it. Let's go with it. 7.
Yes.
Are you ready?
I think I'm ready.
No! I said, no, I'm serious. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Then, for the thousands in attendance, and the millions watching at home.
Yeah.
And for one man with a platinum blonde situation going on with literal, actual platinum sprinkled on that shit. Let's talk and let's banter.
NXT
I'm going to hell.
From the Capitol Wrestling Center. They ain't got to move, thankfully. But
beautiful. No Alicia Fox.
Yes. We open this show as we opened last week's show. The NXT North American Championship is on the line. The new champion, Leon Ruff, is defending against Johnny Gargano. So we get a recap of last week's match and the events, and Leon Ruff, little bits interspersed of his journey and how he got here. And Johnny just walks out mid-video package to just rant about it. Like, no, cut that off. Cut that off. This is all a joke. I'm not having this. I love that, actually. I love this inspirational ass. This is the story of Leon Ruff. And then Johnny, no. So, Johnny says, Leon, you're not a champion. You're a joke. And tonight, I'm gonna, and he sneaks him. And that's how we start the match. Johnny sneaks him.
That was dirty.
Dirty maneuvers.
Dirty. You dirty heel.
So Johnny, shout out to the dirty heels. But Johnny is completely focused this time. He ain't trying to get distracted with all that. He's beating this man down. But once again, he starts playing with his food.
Yeah.
That's what fucked him up last week, playing with his food.
Come on, baby Yoda, relax.
Yeah. Don't play with your food. Leon tries the crucifix. Gonna get you. Yeah, man, don't play. Leon does try the crucifix again, but Johnny counters it this time. And then Damian Priest comes out. And he distracts Johnny Gargano. We still in universe mode with these two. Then Johnny... I heard the music in my head when you walked out. But Johnny, he regains control. He hits one final beat, and he's looking like he's going to take his title back. But then Damian Priest pulls Leon Ruff out of the ring, and he's like...
Sorry, kid.
And then he just decks him for the DQ.
Damn, son.
It saves his title run.
But now, you see, he playing too much.
Initially, I hated this.
Yeah.
Yeah, when this first happened, watching the show, I was like, I don't fucking like that. That's stupid.
That's cheap.
Yeah.
Now, here's something to that bugged me, right? But I think WWE sent this out. So the narrative was supposed to be that this guy was supposed to be some sort of joke.
Yeah, that this was not, they're not pushing Leon Ruff. This was just a gimmick they did to, yeah.
But I think they set themselves up on purpose because of what happens later on in the show.
Yes.
See, go ahead, Tevin.
Yes, we will talk about that.
Yep.
But for now, we head on to Cameron Grimes.
Cameron fucking Grimes, mate.
Who, as he says, he is afraid of no man.
No one.
After I covered that man's eyes, I took him out, and I'm going to take him out tonight and get back on my rocket ship, heading to the moon, because I'm Cameron Grimes.
Let zombie ref pull up, though.
Then it's over.
Then it's a problem.
Then Rhea Ripley arrives looking like the goth girlfriend that you desperately need in your life.
Mm-hmm. She look like she gonna fuck up everybody you got a problem with. Everybody.
Yeah.
Every single op you got in this world.
No games.
She gonna pull up and murder them clean, bro.
Yeah. So that leads us to Cameron Grimes versus Dexter Lumis in a blindfold match.
The fuck?
A blindfold match.
What year is this?
Right? This was yeah, not a lot of blindfold matches happen in pro wrestling.
The one I'm thinking about is Jake the Snake and Rick Martel, right? Because that's the one where he fucked up his eye, right?
Yeah.
And then...
That was at a WrestleMania.
That shit was fire. See, that's the one that I remember.
Yeah.
And it was at a Mania.
Yeah, because it was at a Mania. So yeah, that's probably the more famous one. Rick Martel,
yeah,
and
the
Jake
model.
Snake Roberts, the model. But yeah, Cameron Grimes and Dexter Lumis in a blindfold match. Fucking this starts. They cover up like the ref puts the it's not a blindfold, it's a sack.
Yeah.
They put the sack on Dexter Lumis' head, and then Cameron Grimes tries to attack him, but then the ref's like, no, you have to get it too.
Yep.
So he does it to Cameron Grimes, then Cameron Grimes just starts flailing around trying to get to Dexter Lumis. Dexter Lumis does nothing. He just stands
chilling the entire time. He never You know what this was, Tevin, by the way?
What?
You see how I said that whole little vignette we had with Darby Allin was like that artsy kids project?
Yeah.
This was like if that same artsy kid booked a match. Go ahead. With that being said.
Yeah, because once again, just like the Halloween Havoc match, this is mainly fucking Cameron Grimes just doing wacky shit while Dexter Lumis stands there.
Chilling.
And then Grimes, he finally finds a person to beat down, and he beats him down, but it turns out that person was the ref.
The ref. Mm-hmm.
He takes off the sack, and he looks around and he's like, well, fuck it, I'm going to go for him. He tries to get him, but Dexter Lumis dodges, swift as lightning. And then he dodges the next strike and then takes him down, takes off the sack, and then just starts to throw him around ringside into the cage, into the barricade, into everything.
Well,
but Cameron Grimes...
He didn't take his sack off. Pause. Cameron Grimes inadvertently took it off in one of the dodges.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in one of he just yanked it off his head.
Yeah, I think it's implied that Dexter Lumis can see.
Yeah. He doesn't care. The entire time he's just chilling.
He don't need eyes. He sees with things beyond eyes.
Yes, he's a weird fucking Stranger Things ass character. And he just it's like he knew off rip because he never moved.
Yeah.
He just dodged, and then fucking he barely ever moved. Then when he went to grab his head, he yanked the fucking hood off like a dumbass.
Yeah.
It's all mind games. It's all mind games. And the only person who's getting tricked is Cameron Grimes.
Yeah, he can't deal with it. He can't hang. So he does eventually manage to escape after Lumis throws him into the gate, and he climbs over the top of it and runs off. So we head to the back where William Regal he's admonishing Damian Priest, like, what were you doing interfering in that match? You know, what were you thinking out there? And Damian Priest is like, my bad. It was just a prank, bro. You know, I was just having some fun. I was joking around.
Going too far, sunshine.
Going too far. And then Leon Ruff walks up and he's like, "Oh, so you think I'm a joke, huh? That's it? You just think I'm a joke?"
The way he said it hurt my heart.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, you think I'm a joke? It was like, so I'm a joke to you?
Yeah.
That's all I is a joke?
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, don't say it like that, bro. Don't say it like that.
So
I was hyped, bro. I was proud of you, bro.
Yeah, we were real. We were there for you.
We don't think you a joke, man. You know what they do? They do that shit on purpose, bro. It's like they playing at your heartstrings. You're like, no, not Leon Ruff.
Yeah, this is
we cheered for him. We cheered for him. We wanted this. This is what I'm saying. They sent that shit out, bro.
Yeah.
They sent that shit out.
It's definitely believable after the way they did things with this show. But yeah, Leon Ruff, he's like, if I couldn't defend this title tonight, and then I should have lost it, and I shouldn't be the champion right now. I hand you this title right now. What do we got to do? And Regal's like, no, you don't got to do that. And then Damian Priest is like, hold up. You're getting carried away. I didn't mean it like that. I don't think you're a joke. I was just out there messing with Johnny. I got carried away. It's my fault. So then Leon Ruff walks up to him and is like, okay, it's cool. And he slaps Damian Priest.
Slaps the absolute shit out of that man. And well-deserved.
Yeah.
Well-deserved.
And Regal even says, that's what you get, sunshine.
Sunshine?
And absolutely, that's what the fuck you get, Damian Priest.
Yep.
So I went from hating this to, well, yeah, I don't hate this anymore. Hell yeah, that was good.
This gets 10 stars.
You were telling a story. I appreciate that.
Yep.
See, I don't mind bullshit when you're telling a story.
That's what I'm saying. I enjoyed that because of the fact that they did that. I know they did that shit. They put that on the internet where it's like, all right, so let's say we did this as a joke angle, and they're gonna eat it up. They're gonna be like, fuck no, you can't do this shit. Tell Gary from YouTube, and then he'll put it out there, and tell Tina from Twitter, and she'll put it out there, and then watch. It'll just plant the seed. Then everybody's like, oh, they're gonna do a joke. That's bullshit. Blah blah. Then we see it on TV, and they're like, oh, look, they're doing the joke angle. Boy, that's bullshit. And then out of nowhere, it's like, so y'all think I'm a joke, motherfucker? I'm gonna slap the shit out of you.
Yeah, so very good job turning this whole thing around instantly. Good shit.
Tevin, it's time for your favorite tag team.
The gang is back. KC Squared in the building.
Versus the new
tag team action. Yes, taking on the new squad of Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. No longer a Ghostface. She regular again.
I like this. They look good together.
Yeah, they look cool.
You know what vibes they give me?
Who?
Dakota Raquel.
I can see it.
And I would love to see that match in the future.
Yeah.
Just putting it out in the universe.
We may be headed in a similar direction given how things go, but yeah. Now that Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch have been given their flowers, now that they're top guys, they're on the top of the mountain. I'm gonna move my energy on to KC Squared.
Yep. Because
now everybody knows that Oney and Danny are great, but now I need everybody to see that these two ladies, KC Squared, they're young, they're still working on it, but I like it. I like the flippy doos. I mean, Candice and Indy, they got the push here, so this was the showcase for them. But KC Squared, always be on the lookout for KC Squared. Candice and Indy, they get the win here. We're building a little tag team division here in NXT.
Yep.
So maybe do something with that.
I like this team, and I think they remind me a lot of Reina and or Raquel and Dakota Kai.
So now we move on. We get a video package for the man who is debuting up next.
It's
returning
your boy
to NXT. Yes, the man formerly known as Jaud, Arturo Huas, is back.
Damn, that should bring me back.
Yeah.
That was like 2 years ago, a year ago, something like that.
The Triple H hour.
Back, oof. Good times.
My man was rocking a gi.
My son Triple H had his own hour, man. Shit.
Yeah.
Fucking Jaud.
Fucking
Brazilian Ryu.
Yeah. You've watched this show. You know, this is one of those. This is one of my boys.
This is Eddie Gordo and Ryu having a whole ass love child.
Yeah.
This
all that cool Gracie shit.
Yeah, this is them two having the whole fusion dance times 10. Yeah. And you create Arturo Juas.
Juas.
He says it like Juas.
This man gets a video package, hyping him up. I'm like, oh shit, is this man coming here to get pushed?
Yep.
And then I'm excited, and then I see who his opponent is, who I'm very happy to see, but like, damn, he ain't winning this match.
It's that Kush
comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Kush.
He comes out with all the smoke.
Hell yeah.
But
Kushida plays no games, but this...
See, the same way you were like, oh no, I was like, oh shit. Because now in my head, I'm like, this about to be a match right now.
And it was. This was some really good graps between these two. Like, Juas was the whole time in the early going, maintain wrist control. He's working that arm. And then Kushida would break away and try to get standing switches and everything, and he would try to get the arm. These two were fighting over wrist control for the majority of this, and
they was doing that real deal, mat technician wrestling. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They was getting into that, the chain wrestling and all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? That nice fundamental shit, but with a little bit of strong style in there, and a little bit and a little bit of that nice jiu-jitsu from Arturo Juas.
Yeah. and his jiu-jitsu is actually what ends up being his downfall, as he goes for the leg. He tries to take Kushida's leg, but Kushida's able to come down and bridge on top of him to pin him for the victory, which I can watch these two wrestle again. Please and thank you.
This is gonna continue.
Yes, I need more of this, because
from the way this ended,
good ass.
Yeah, from the way this ended, you could tell there's more in the tank for this.
Yeah. You can't just give my boy Arturo Juas a video package and then not. Come on now. This is real.
Did you notice that the ref kind of looked like Ruas' little brother or some shit?
I did not notice.
Am I losing my mind, or do they look like?
You're probably right.
It's just like Duplo Juas out there,
Was that bald ref?
Yeah, but I don't know if it's the same one in the end. It might have been, but that's when I noticed it. So I remember that at the end, I was like, yo, y'all homies, y'all kind of look alike, bro. Y'all got the same bald head, the same beard. What's going on?
Check that out.
Yeah, just watch it.
We
Up
move
next,
on. We got Mackenzie with Ember Moon and Toni Storm.
Yep.
Who they both say they're tired of Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez running around thinking they run the show, ambushing people, utilizing their numbers advantage, so we're going to deal with them tonight. But Toni, she is sure to note that, we may deal with them, but after that, when it comes to that women's championship, you already know. And Ember's like, I know, but let's put that aside for tonight and deal with these two. And they agree, and they move on.
Because tonight we have a come and go.
Yes. So that leads us into the match, Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez versus Toni Storm and Ember Moon. And again, we NXT, who are the women? Nia and Shayna. So can we get some tag team women's wrestling going on here in NXT? Do something with those belts.
Just give them to NXT.
I mean, I don't know what they're doing with them on the main roster. I just know that Nia and Shayna are doing shit.
They're fucking killing Lana over and over again. The fuck? Well, they murdered like half a whole chunk of girls this week too.
Oh.
Yeah, I think they killed what's this girl's name? Fucking Dana Brooke and
Mandy. Oh yeah, because aren't they doing the thing together?
Yeah,
Dana and Mandy.
Yeah, something about like muscle and beauty or some weird shit like that.
We're hot ass
beautiful muscle
girls. Some shit.
We're strong and we're beautiful and we're blonde.
Yeah.
And Vince is obsessed.
Vince loves it. Well, Vince loves it. He's putting his most beautiful, blondest woman through a table every week.
Idiot. Now, apparently that's going to be a gimmick.
Yeah, that's all I heard.
Yeah. It's going to pay off, mate, apparently.
I guess. We'll see.
I don't trust it.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Ember gets worked over throughout the break. She makes the hot tag to Toni Storm, who goes suplex crazy on Dakota Kai. Ember hits a toe suicida through the bottom rope and just fucking lawn darts Raquel and sends her at the announce table. It looked crazy. It looked cool.
It looked like some savage shit.
Yeah. Meanwhile, in the ring, Toni Storm is able to roll up Dakota Kai inside. Cradle gets the 1, 2, and 3. Baby faces get the W.
This match was type fun.
Yeah, this was pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then immediately, as soon as it's over, the baby faces are attacked by Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell.
Which I was saying.
Yeah. Further establishing this tag division that, is bubbling now in NXT out of nowhere. Now we got a bunch of women's teams just floating around doing shit. So here we are.
See, there you go. The women's division is doing something, you know what I'm saying? And I think that the women's division is doing a lot. A little too much. But we're going to talk about that later. I'm scared, Tevin. I'm scared.
Hey. So we got Pat McAfee and the gang. They arrive to the arena. And, they're saying, apparently the champion, Finn Balor, is here to speak tonight. So we're all interested in what he's got to say. So we're going to be checking it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's where we leave them. And yes, we are indeed ticking down and counting down to Finn Balor's return later on tonight. But for now, it is Timothy Thatcher versus August Gray.
That motherfucker's name is so fucking awesome.
His former student that he's been beefing with these past few weeks. And then the beef continues.
My son August Gray, bro.
Pop Timothy Thatcher
Jesus
with a
Christ.
left hand to start this match. And fucking Thatcher just looked up at him like, I'm gonna fucking kill you, young man.
You fucking what, mate?
and he inflicts torture upon this fellow. But August Gray, he put up a fight.
Yeah.
Like he made a solid comeback here. Finish of this, he walks the top rope and tries to hit a dive off of it, but Timothy Thatcher hits him with the uppercut. That puts his lights out. And then Timothy Thatcher looks down at him like, here's another lesson. Don't pick a fight with someone you can't beat. He's going to choke this man out again. But then out comes Tommaso
There's no
Ciampa.
escape now. No one will survive. Oh, shit, Tevin. Oh,
Ciampa
shit.
coming out. Is this Timothy Thatcher one of those wannabe tough guys he was talking about? He gets in the ring and Thatcher, once again, Timothy Thatcher like, I have no problem with you. All right? I don't got no problem with you. And he walks away. And Ciampa's just looking like, nah, homie.
You got a problem.
You got a problem with me. I don't know why Timothy Thatcher don't realize when these boys run up on you, it's too late.
Yeah, once they're there, they're going to kick your ass.
Yeah, you may not have a problem with them, but they have a problem with you.
They got a problem with you, and now you're fucked, mate. Hopefully, this is the beginning of this little run we got going on.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, this is going to be like the first, because I feel like he's going to do like a little one last campaign in NXT. Where he's going to kill this guy, that guy, this guy, that guy, this guy, that guy. NXT champion one last time, lose the belt, and then he's out the way.
Oh, that'd be something.
And he's going to up north.
Up north.
But, that's what I think is going to happen.
Yeah, make your money. We got Mackenzie with Tommaso. She asked him, hey, what was your deal there with Timothy Thatcher? And he's like, I thought I made it pretty clear. I want to fight him. And he just walks away.
A whole lot of gang shit.
Which, yeah, all right, fair enough. Yo, homie, I want to fight.
Fuck you mean happened? I popped.
Yeah.
He
walked away.
He backed off, but, he got to know that that's it. I want to pop.
Yeah, there's no escape now.
With his
What you thought?
Freaking golden lantern, yellow lantern symbol on his chest. But it's his logo. It's Tommaso Ciampa, but it looks like, Green Lantern situations.
So we got Damian Priest, who was scheduled for a match, but that match don't happen because Johnny Gargano comes out and attacks him, and they start brawling at ringside, throwing him into the table and everything. Then Leon Ruff runs out and gets involved in this whole situation.
Can I ask you a question? A match against who?
Well, we will never know. It could have been Ever-Rise.
You want to know? You want to know why I'm saying? You want to know why I'm saying? Every other single competitor is dead.
True.
They're dead.
True.
Fucking either they got murdered in that weird situation where like everyone died, or they got murdered by Pat and his goons. So who was he gonna wrestle?
Yeah. Who was he gonna wrestle? I don't know.
Either that or they got fucking scared away by some wizard warlock.
Yeah.
With writings on his hands. So it's like, who the fuck was you going to wrestle, my man? Who? Fucking Escobar?
Yeah, maybe.
Like, who the fuck?
Ever-Rise. I'm telling you.
Jake
Atlas. It was going to be
Ever-Rise.
Ever-Rise.
Like, this man and his Ever-Rise.
It was going to be Ever-Rise.
Leave the young fucks alone.
But yeah, we will never know who Damian Priest was going to wrestle because who he ends up wrestling is Johnny Gargano and Leon Ruff. Ruff runs out, he gets involved in this, and then he takes Johnny Gargano out. So then Damian Priest sees him and then he remembers, you little motherfucker, I'm going to kill you now. So then
go ahead.
Leon Ruff, he dodges, gets around him, and the man on top at the end of this whole situation, Leon Ruff.
Yep, he just dodged so lovely. And then because basically he just got him out. Once he got him out, he realized like he was smiling. He's like, yeah, I did it. He's like, oh, fuck, it's two of them.
Yeah, now they're both pissed at me.
So then he just runs out from under them and I'm out.
Yeah.
Just like he did last week, I'm out.
Yeah.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
And this time, I love how they just like evolved Leon Ruff's character in a week. Like, he goes from, just this unassuming, holy shit, I won the title, to, fuck that, I'm the champion, fuck you guys. And he goes from standing tall with Damian Priest behind him last week to alone this week, by himself, dolo. So, I like what they're doing with this. It's appreciable. So.
Well, Tevin, last week on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, previously on Dragon Ball Z. Master Roshi reappeared and fucking told Boa that you got 24 hours to live or some shit. And Boa has not been seen since until Mr. Regal needed him for whatever and tries to catch up with him, but he knocks on the door and Boa opens it. Looks like he hasn't slept since that very moment.
He was trying to figure out where the hell this girl was.
Yeah, he was looking for Xia Li. And all Boa can say is, she's coming. And Regal's like, well, Sunshine, where have you been? Where is she? What's going on? And
he looks worse for wear,
Boa, the mark of the beast, man. Whatever.
He looks like he's dying.
Whatever that man, they refer to him as Boa's master. Whatever Boa's master did to him.
His Shifu.
Yeah, his Shifu. Whatever his Shifu did to him. It wasn't nice. It wasn't nothing nice.
Yeah. That's scary, dog. That's scary.
Regal, NXT is falling apart today.
Yeah. This episode is fucking great, bro.
That's why, we're going to talk about it later. But, because there was a bit that we'll talk about it. But Regal, he finds Leon Ruff. And he's like, what are you doing? Do you know what you're doing out there? And Leon Ruff is like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. Everybody thinks I'm a joke, right? So here's the punchline. I'll fight both of them. And he just walks off with his championship. And Regal's like, the hell is going on here tonight? What is in the water at NXT?
This shit is crazy.
Yeah, so now Leon Ruff done found his balls and he's ready to go.
I'm ready to scrap with both these motherfuckers. Let's do this shit.
And that takes us to the NXT Women's Championship.
Yeah. First, we see Rhea Ripley working out like a hot dominatrix.
Yes.
Or some shit.
Yes. And then...
Did you peep that shit?
Yes.
I was waiting for the Edge Rey Mysterio situation to happen. She was doing the same gimmick.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, please fall apart. Oh.
And jinx her like that.
It's not about jinxing her. It's that in my head, I'm like, oh, this is so funny. It would just be great if it just, the second time they tried it, just blop again. Just, WWE would never do that shit again. It would just
they'd remove those shits from all locker rooms.
Facts. It would be hilarious. Damn, yeah. I was just waiting for it, though.
Yeah. So, here we go. Women's Championship on the line. Rhea Ripley versus Io Shirai. During this match, they are keeping track of Finn Balor's arrival. and they go all Hogan on Nitro.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the champion is here. Though granted, they didn't like cut away from the whole match to talk about him. They put like Finn on the small screen and kept the match on the big screen. Like, oh, hey, Finn's here. And then they went back to the match. They did it right. Regardless of all the Finn stuff, this match was the focus. It was a big match. They played all that right.
And they had I think it was Arturo Ruas ref. Let me make sure. I can't see. Yes, it was. So Arturo Ruas ref. Yeah. He's the one holding up the title, and you know, like, you know, there's mad Christmas decorations out right now because it's coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
And you know those little angels that you could put like on top of your Christmas tree?
Yeah.
That they light up? He held up the title so gingerly like this. And he had the look in his eyes like one of those little angels holding up the 2 candles and shit. Just like that. And then behind him it was all the glow. My son looked like a little decorative angel and shit. Watch. You're going to run it back and you're going to see it. You're going to laugh.
I'm going to see. But, yeah. Here we go. This match was a fight. Rhea got her ear busted.
Her whole tunnel just ripped out her ear.
Yeah. If Jim Ross wasn't calling the other show, he'd have been watching this like, I damn told you shouldn't be wearing them damn earrings in the damn match.
Fucking,
I told you.
Everything they joke with Jeff Hardy happened tonight with that shit.
Yeah.
It actually happened this time.
Yeah.
That's what you get. You can't play with fire.
Yeah. But
we shouldn't play with fire.
It's always been burning since the world's been turning.
We shouldn't play with fire.
Io zones in on Rhea's left arm throughout the picture-in-picture, even after the picture-in-picture. Rhea fights back, tries to get her in the cloverleaf, but Io fights to the ropes. Rhea goes for Riptide. Io reverses into an arm bar. So Rhea tries to lift her out of the arm bar, but that arm works, so she has to drop her. So Io cinches, locks it in, goes for the Tiger feint kick.
For the Rey Mysterio.
Yes, and lands it. Missile drop kick follows that. That gets a 2 count. Io goes for her moonsault, but Rhea dodges, levels her with a lariat. That gets a 2 count. One more Riptide attempt, but Io reverses into a DDT. And then fucking sunset flip powerbomb through the announce table.
Murder.
The smoothness with it, because Rhea was on the apron, so Io did a tope, then sunset bomb. Madness.
These women were trying to murder each other.
Then the count out was on. The finish to this was awesome. Rhea manages to roll right back into the ring at 9.9. But right as she rolls in, Io drops in and moonsaults her.
So quick.
It's like you were fucked either way, Rhea. You were either going to get counted out or you were going to get moonsaulted.
You know what this was? This was literally when somebody has the fucking, what do you call it? I guess the pick a color card in fucking Uno.
Yeah.
Like that's their last card. You're fucked. You're fucked.
No matter what you do, I win. Heads I win,
I can pick the color. It doesn't fucking matter. Exactly. It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
Like the only way you could beat me is if you got a +2 or a skip.
Yeah.
or all the other ones plus 4. But you get the joke.
Yeah, you got to be on my level, and you ain't on my level. So
get on my level. What?
So yes, Io Shirai retains her women's championship in a dope-ass match. Yeah. They hug afterward. People are saying, Rhea's getting called up. I hope to God not.
Yep.
But
yep. That's what I was going to say. This felt like a culmination of a whole run. This felt like the passing of a torch from baddest bitch to baddest bitch. This felt good, but it felt like the end.
That's Charlotte.
Just the way that the way she gave her that big ass hug and, that little cute little butt slap, like, see you. That felt very like, oh, I'm going to see you later. And then the hug and I think this is it. And she almost teared up when she hugged her. It was like,
yeah.
Well, no, she didn't almost tear up. She teared the fuck up.
Yeah, she did. The emotions were running.
Yep. Raise your arm, the whole deal, let her know, and this is it. And while they're finishing up their gimmick, this motherfucker, yeah, that's fucking great. All right. I broke me fucking jaw.
I'm fucking back now. Yes, Finn Balor, the NXT champion, is back. He hits the ring, gives Io a quick congratulations, and now he's like, let's get to fucking business. But
I broke my fucking jaw.
Yeah.
In 15 places. I've got 2 plates in my fucking jaw.
Yeah.
It's still swollen like a potato.
And look at me still standing here.
Oh,
but
my God.
Before he can go any further, he is interrupted by Pat McAfee and the gang. So Pat,
I was okay with this.
Yeah, I like this.
Like, usually he annoys me. He didn't annoy me this week. Okay.
Well, I usually like Pat stuff just fine for the most part. Yeah, but
usually he annoys me. It's annoying usually.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't IWC this week. I know.
Yeah. That's why it was just like, yeah.
Yeah, he was just talking shit. And he's good at talking shit.
And fucking Peter Dunne.
Yeah, Peter Dunne.
Arms looking like a fucking tank.
Man, shredded.
Jesus Christ. I want him versus Finn now.
Hell yeah. Give me that shit.
Hell, look at him. Look at him. He doesn't look like a bitch anymore, Rock, huh?
But, yeah. Pat McAfee, they come down and they talk about, I know you don't watch this industry. The industry watches you. But you've had to been looking at what we've been doing over the past 6 weeks. All the people we've taken out. And then they hit the apron, looking like Finn's going to be the next guy. But then Finn says, it's easy for the mice to play while the cat's away. But the cat is back. And look what he dragged in. Shock.
This is what the cat dragged in.
Stupid.
Woo, 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 woo. This is why during their gimmick earlier, I said, hot. What up, though?
What up, though?
Because it's time. Yo, with new merch and everything, you like the new shirts?
Oh, I have like every Undisputed Era shirt, so I guess I got to get that one too.
Yep. They came out in like NWO hoodies / Undisputed Era hoodies.
Yeah.
It's the black and white now. I'm like, ooh, I want it.
Yeah.
Anybody knows me knows like I'm an addict of black and white.
Oh, yeah, always.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Undisputed Era returns. They hit the ring to brawl with Pat McAfee and the gang as the show goes off the air. Heavy, heavy, heavy Nitro vibes. We're out of time, fans. Like, it's just too bad, Tony's on the other channel to go, we're out of time, fans.
Facts. This was absolutely insane. They just fought, and that was it.
Yeah, and the announcement that followed this came on .com after the show.
Oh, no, they actually played it. It was like one of those things. If you're going to talk about the Kevin thing.
Oh, what?
Oh, wait, we didn't even... All right, so Kevin Owens is going to be replacing Wade Barrett next week.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Kevin Owens, is going to replace Wade Barrett on commentary next week.
All right, go ahead.
That's be fun. But yeah.
Now your announcement.
Yeah. So after this on .com, William Regal comes out. Because the whole, I really wished this was on the show. Because this would have been a perfect cap off to all the crazy shit that happened on this episode of NXT. William Regal just walks out, And he's got this sour look on his face, just,
Yeah.
you wild motherfuckers. And then Adam Cole and the whole Undisputed Era is just in the ring like,
I already
please
know.
say it, Regal. Please say it. We want you to do it. Please.
War Games.
Yes. Regal just goes, War Games.
Yes.
And every single person is like, yes, except one.
Who?
Pat McAfee is shook.
Oh, because they ain't such things as halfway crooks. They're scared of death. They scared of luck. You shook, boy.
I love how Undisputed Era knew what he was going to say, and they were like, fucking do it. We want it. We want that shit this time.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then even like, because you know Oni and Danny,
Yeah,
they've
of
never
course.
been in one, but it's Oni and Danny. What the fuck?
Yep.
Think they don't want to do War Games? Of course they do.
Hell yeah, they want to
Peter
fight.
Dunne-
And then Peter Dunne, his name is the Bruiserweight.
He's been in as many as the other dudes.
And his name is the Bruiserweight.
Yeah.
In other words, he loves this shit. This is what he does.
He always with the shit. But
He
Pat,
want to smoke all day.
This is imagine your second ever wrestling match.
War Games.
War Games. Good luck.
I hope you don't fall through the middle of the ring or whatever the fuck used to happen in the old ones.
Oh no, that happened to Bulldog.
Somebody, I forgot.
Yeah, I think that was Bulldog.
He slips through the trap door that fake warrior came out of.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Good shit.
But yeah, that was NXT. Wild show. Very, very
This
enjoyable.
felt very significant. This show felt very significant.
Yeah.
Like everything, like from the beginning, like the whole establishing we had like a whole story arc happen with Leon Ruff.
Yeah, like they throughout the whole show, they built up Leon Ruff's character and this whole North American story.
Mm-hmm. What about that joke, internet?
Yeah, like this felt like classic NXT in that NXT sometimes they have these episodes, and another one I can remember is the one where they were doing the Whodunit with Aleister Black, and they just threaded that throughout the entire show. They have these episodes where they'll just thread like one or two sometimes storylines throughout an entire show, and it always makes the entire world of NXT feel so alive. And this was one of those episodes. Like everything just felt crazy on this show, and that end segment just felt like Riga was like, all right, it looks like I'm gonna have to bring out the big guns to calm this shit down.
Yep.
It was fun. It was a fun
You want
watch.
it? You want it? War Games. Yeah.
Yeah. Undisputed Era being so with that shit when every other time they've been like, no. I love that shit.
They've always been the shook ones, but now they're the baby faces, so it's a whole different world right now. A whole new world, which is where I think Rhea Ripley's going this year. Damn.
What a miss that Charlotte shit was. But whatever.
Watch her go on and face Charlotte and beat the absolute ish out of her.
Hey, maybe.
Never know.
Yeah, that's the Wednesday night shows. They were good. They're usually good.
Very fun. They cracked along this week.
Yeah.
They weren't very, I never felt like bored or like something was taking too long or anything like that. Like
Both of them had, go ahead.
I was going to say even the Jericho gimmicks didn't go too long. Like they were just funny as hell. They were funny little skits.
Yeah.
Hornswoggle.
Fucking swoggle. Both shows had really strong hooks for next week too.
And the endings.
Yeah.
Those endings, everything about them. You're right. They were just hooks.
Yeah.
Such hooks.
Next week, oh my God, Team Tazz is stronger than ever. Meanwhile,
Willie
in
Hobbs,
NXT,
you bastard.
yeah. Meanwhile, in NXT, oh damn, Undisputed Era's back. Now we got Finn back.
Yep.
It feels like NXT just like reloaded.
Same with AEW. They got Pac back.
Yeah, so
Fucking Willie Hobbs just fucking turned heel.
Yeah.
Shit is kicking. And somebody killed Mox.
yeah, we got a whodunit on AEW now.
Exactly.
Who killed Mox? It's a lot going on. So solid week of Wednesday Night Wrestling.
I just want to watch more wrestling.
Yeah, this was one of those weeks where it's like, ooh, I want more.
And that's why Dark is there. So you can You can get
Dark
on
was
YouTube.
fun this week. You'll have fun with Dark. It was fun.
You can get on, the AEWs and then just write AEW Dark, and then
AEW Dark is like the easiest wrestling show to just throw on and
you can veg out, smoke a blunt, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Chill,
Fucking
eat
Tazz
some
and
munchies.
Excalibur will make you laugh at least 4 or 5 times.
Tazz at least.
Yeah.
Tazz always does something hilarious where he's just like cracking at himself.
Yeah.
Oh man, good times.
Good times. But yeah, that's our show.
Yes, it has been a great show. I didn't have a lot of fun. Your boy 6X the Banger, your boy TJ the Great. I'm gonna have to ask you if you could tell him where to find us.
Yeah.
Oh,
You already know where to find us. You can find us on Instagram at Ramblemania Show and at Banter Club Podcast. You can find us on Twitter at Ramblemania, Facebook.com/Ramblemania Show. You can also find our group there, Ramblemania Show's Banter Club, alongside the other podcasts we associate with, like who I shouted out earlier, 30 Heels, homies in the Jabba Tears family. Everybody that does things in this lovely little community we have.
the weed and the wrestling.
Everybody. Check out all their stuff.
I'm pretty sure
Usually
they were
be there on
happy
the
about
page.
what happened with the Santana and Ortiz and,
Yeah.
and Jericho and Conan and JF and Wardlow and Jake Hager. God damn, this shit and Sammy Guevara. How long is this group now?
It's a lot. The inner circle getting big. Every fucking stable in AEW is
Thick.
loading up. Yeah.
Just mad thick.
Yeah, shit. But yeah. As far as audio goes, we are everywhere audio is found. That is Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Anchor, TuneIn, Overcast. Everywhere your podcasts are found, just search Ramblemania Show or Banter Club. The visuals, that is right here on YouTube. You go to the search bar and you type in Ramblemania Show or Banter Club, and when you get here, you like our videos, you click the subscribe button. And on top of that, you click the bell so that when the new content drops, it goes straight to you. And as for me personally, find me on Instagram at TJ the Great One. That's TJ the GR, the number 8, the number 1. And find me on Twitter at TJ the Great. That's TJ the GR, the number 8. It's as simple as that.
TJ the Great. You can find me on Instagram at the number 6, the letter X, the letter L, that is at 6XL. You could find me on Twitter at SIIXX. Ain't I great? That is at SIIXX. You're all ready. It has been a hell of a sure.
Yes, sir.
I didn't have a hell of a time. And everything was kind of fun. So we just gonna leave you with something called a Too Sweet.
A too sweet
And a good fight.
and a good night.